Jehova wasemandulo ongikhona onginguye Jehova wasemandulo
wadala bonke ngezilamandla akho sizokukhonza sikudumise ngakho konke Jehova Sebawothi
ungikhona ungikhona unginguye unginguye Jehova wasemandulo sisojalo ngikhona ngikhona nginguye nginguye Jehova wasemandulo.
Yes. Good morning. Yay. It's a wonderful day that the Lord has made for us, so we glad and rejoice in it. Unamika Noxolo Nene 2021 date to get it's 2 minutes past 10. 10. Yeah. Not past 10. Ububana musungasajwayela ukusesha isikhathi eredweni usuziyadideka ukuthi ushinto right noma ushinto wrong. Ngiyakhumbula kathi ngilalele usisiphumzile ngibambelile asho isikhathi ngathi hawe mangagcina nini mina ukusho isikhathi ngoba mina isikhathi ngasigcina ukusisho ngise-studio yabo, and then I felt guilty about it. By the way, thank you sisiphumzile for ungibambela ngolesithathu. I really appreciate it. Kodwa vele ke i-health izinto zakho yabona nje bikusutha kakhulu nje topic kade ukhuluma ngayo siyazi ukuthi i-health igxila lakho. By the way, angikhulumi nge-health namhlanje because we know ukuthi namhlanje it's business money, it's all about business. So nje siyazi ke thina also omathi abasafufusa ukuthi kuba challenging kangakanani ukudilana nebhizinisi uje yonke into about it. Sometimes you'll be happy, sometimes you will like stress, sometimes ubona ngazuthi ama-order awa-receive, zonke nje lezo zinto ziyastressa. Ayibo uthola ukuthi nakhona usu-receivile because I'm dealing with the clothing yabo, usu-receivile order mase odile you'll be worried about ukuthi usize uzomlingana yini customer lami, because ama customer they think ukuthi enina like yonke into yabo like right, but umuntu akawazi usize. Ilezo zinto mina engibhekana nazo, uthola ukuthi umuntu odile into odile into akasayifuni yabo. I remember ngize kubhala ku-WhatsApp wami ngithi lalelani ngicela ukuthi be-order size awuzazi usize why ke, because indaba lokhu ngiphindelise emuva izinto, it's not okay yabo. So by the way, I'm not complaining, I'm just so happy ukuthi I'm doing something out of like ukuthi ngideni ukuthi ngivele ngihlale nje lokho ngicomplain yeah. And into engiyibonile ukuthi ezinye izinto uyakhula even though ungayinakile and you have to understand izinto. I remember khathi ngisaqala ngisebenza ngeyikhwama because i-strategy esengisebenzisa manje nalesi engangisebenzisa ngidayisa ikhwama asisafani. I remember ukuthi ngangihamba ngiyothenga ikhwama even though abantu because ngangisaqala yabo, noma abantu bengakayi order ikhwama uthola ukuthi ngizohamba ngiyoyithenga uthola ukuthi umuntu akakakhokhi yabo, ngihambe ngiyothenga ikhwama zami bese ngiyithengile ngisho ukuthi sesifikile isikhwama uthola ukuthi usethula sasifunda yabo, sengihleli nezikhwama isikhathi eside. So ngabona ukuthi no, le strategy lesengangisebenzisa lapha yana angeke size zingisebenzele manje, because it's very important to be your own boss, to not let customers control you. So you have to take charge as a person, because if you do not take charge abantu bazokucontrola even nangendlela ibhizinisi lakhe operate ngayo ne. So angikho ke lapho manje ngoba kumhla ka-30 August ke namhlanje ku-celebratewa i-International Carpet Surveillance Day, mase kuba i-International Day of the Victim of Enforced Disappearance, mase kuba i-International Whale Shark Day. Abonga kuthiwa Whale Shark Day sengayibona nje sengilaphaya sengi-celebrate because bengisho lezi zinto I want you as a person owazi ukuthi each day kuba khona into e-celebratewayo noma ngabe sekuthiwa usuku lakho libhoreke kangakanani. For example bengithi nje namhlanje ngoba vele namhlanje kuphinde ku-celebrate i-National Toasted Marshmallow Day, nawe bungakwenza lokho uthose u-marshmallow yakho, angazi ukuthi i-marshmallow i-toastwa kanjani, sisifanele ngiphindele lapha ko-food channel ngibuke phela because ngazi ukuthi bayalo bekwemlilweni ufake wona istiki bese ufake yona mase uyayo mhlawumbe uthoswa kanjalo akaze yabo. Mase kuba i-International Holistic Pet Day, mase kuba i-Slinky Day i-celebrate ke namhlanje, mase kuba i-National Beach Day yeah, sambeni se-beach namhlanje plus ne-word yavuma kuyashisa nje namhlanje yey, imvula yangomgqibelo Nkosi yami. And futhi bekubona like even nama-status abantu na-Facebook abantu belokhu bethi hayi akusiyona nje i-weather yethu le yabo, because thina la KwaZulu-Natal Durban we know ukuthi thina ayisifanele imvula eningi, noma sekubanda akufanele kubande kuze kuba ngazi ukuthi siseGoli yabo, and siyacomplain ukuthi no le weather kusiyona yethu, lamakhaza la akusiwona wethu ngafa waseGoli yabo, izinto ezikanjalo. Mase kuba i-Motorist Consideration Monday namhlanje. Yes, maningi ama-holiday not ama-holiday izinto eyi-celebrate-wa namhlanje ezikumhla ka-30 August. So nje just be yourself and enjoy usuku lanamhlanje. Siyazi ukuthi abayeke bahlezi besmile because ey'nsukwini ey'nje abanye abantu bayahola yabo, bamnandi. And I have this question, you guys. I have this question. Kwenzakalani ngomhla ka-4 September? Yazi abantu balokhu baphosta ukuthi 4 September, 4 September. Noma kuphuma 350 noma wenza angazi, but ngifuna ukwazi. Yabo, yazi. ngithanda indaba sometimes yazi ngize ngikhohle ngithi I think ngisazogooglisha ngayo because ngabona ilo ama what you call ama-dates ukuthi u-350 uphuma nini manje sengikhohliwe because babebhala ama-last 4 digits e-ID so angazi ukuthi nga-screenshot-a or ngenze njani kodwa nje ngabona manje abantu sebelokho bebhizi umhla 4 September angikwazi ukuthi umhla 4 September kwenzakalani and ngihlezi ngiyibuza ukuthi hayibo umhla 4 September kwenzakalani yabo inhliziyo yami lokho i-worried ngalendlela le wonke umuntu 4 September cela ukuthi nje beyazi ukuthi unami ku Facebook angixelele ukuthi kudirahalanga laphana ku Facebook mhla 4 September so kwenzakalani noma i-date yokuphuma khona ngo-350 lokho because people are so very excited. I just want to know that. Yeah, namhlanje as Go Business Monday, our topic is the importance of planning. The importance of planning. Sazi-ke ukuthi uplana kubaluleke kangakanani besides nje kwama-businesses only. But then uplana kubaluleke ngalendlela because you can't have a conference or concept whereby you invite people or a party without planning, and you can't have a wedding without planning. Umwemulo, umhlonyane without planning. Everything is about planning. Even your life, God has planned it to be this way. Even though our plans and God's plans are not going accordingly, they are not working together sometimes because abanye bethu asiyazi plan yaNkulunkulu with our future yabo thina sazi ukuthi okay let me talk about this. You know mawuqeda isikole at the fundo matric you have this thing. So before ngingene lapho there was this time, I think it was Friday or it was Saturday, where I was on Facebook and then I saw a status of another girl. I think she's doing matric today, like this year or grade 11 because of her status, because of what she wrote. So, me, after matric wabhala wasend i-heart emoji wabeka imali nje yonke nje leto ikanjalo bavela kwathiwa ngicela nimchazele ngitsheleni ukuthi njani yabo. You know, eventually I will correct him like those high hopes, you know, because nathi kwakwenza njalo uthola ukuthi buqeda isikole you know ukuthi you gonna go to university NSFAS uzoku-approve uzofundela ukuba udokotela or uzofundela ukuba intontoni. You're just planning your life, you know, you're just planning what is going to happen after matric, you know. Uzothola ama-sponsors yonke nje leyo nto le mengiqeda universities mhlawumbe because yami izoba 4 years yabo izoba 4 years ba 4 years after that ngiyaqashwa ngithenga imoto ngiba nomuzi wami ngiyashada ngiba regard yabo uplana yonke into and into bethi abantu betshela ukuthi cha sikuchazele it's because thina we know what we went through ukuthi yabo lento le bethi i-life after matric it's whereby you experience the reality of life ukuthi impilo kahle kahle yini yabo because sifunda ngendlela ezithile busasesikoleni. Some of us besasesikoleni siyazi ukuthi besithi sicela imali yokudla besicela ilunch sayithola besifuna something ngiyathola but then after matric you don't get that. So now usu experience ukuthi okay ka rejectwana emhlabeni university is able to reject you, NSFAS is able to decline you yabo yonke leyo nto kuba kanjalo and kuyafunda lapho yabo. But then planning nakhona ku-business is very 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 imperative. I just want to tell you that ukuthi nje mekusakubeka esithomeni ukuthi sometimes in life iyakwazi nje uvela izenzele iplan yakho with your plans uvele nje ayirabhe yonke into ayidisturb iplan yakho fethu uthola ukuthi iplan yakho izozi ibe right nje uhambiselana neplan yakho mhlawumbe ngo-2025 or abaye nje thina nje sangena ku-2020 2019 webha ubona ukuthi i-university yak-accepta yonke lento. Hey, sometimes you have to make tough decisions ukuthi impilo yakho ibe right and ube settled in life ngempela because life is a journey. And futhi angifuni ukuqamba ngalokho. If wena ubungakwazi ukubona lokho, I'm sorry. So the importance of planning is something that abanye abantu kumele beyazi. Even though we may not plan, but then fanele wazi ukuthi kubalulekile ukuplana. Let me like read this for you and then so that you can understand what I'm talking about. The importance of plannings cannot be overemphasized for an organization or even an individual. From the start of a small business, from the start of the small business, abanye ke baplana ama small business, abanye baplana ama large business, but from the start of the small business, okay, let me do this. Okay, to manage a large business, from the start of a small business to managing a large business, from starting your own career to the last stages of your working life, planning will be most important tool that you use in marketing. Here are 7 reasons justifying the importance of planning. So I have 7 simple reasons that justify the importance of planning. So number 1, better position. Better position. Whenever you plan, you plan to succeed. Obviously, whenever we plan to succeed. That is, it's not a surprise that planning will eventually lead you to have a better success and achieve a better position in the market. Be it a brand or a product, any of your goals can have more chances of success with proper planning. Okay, so as I said earlier, better position yourself. If ngempela in your life you have like positioned yourself, you aligned yourself with your plan and God's plan, but here let me focus on our plans. I want to tell you, even though you have planned your business, you have like positioned yourself in your plans to succeed, because whenever we plan, we know we do not expect anything to go wrong. For example, we'll be planning a wedding, your own wedding, with the help of the wedding planner. Okay, masa kwenzekile uthola ukuthi the dress doesn't fit you. Okay, and then uzoplana ukuthi I had to lose weight, so it's in order ukuthi i-dress yami ingilingane. Uthola ukuthi you have this certain weight ukuthi kumele ngiyilose, uthola ukuthi usu lost like too much of i-weight yakho. Yabo izinto asahambe according to i-plan. So uthola ukuthi nakhona noma sekunjalo uthola ukuthi sometimes it's not about you ukuthi uluze i-weight, it's about you ukuthi izinto they just don't go according to i-plan yakho. So ngoba bengenza i-example about umshado, yabo, kuyakwenzeka ukuthi zonke izinto zihambe kahle.
Sangue
kusho sangenile ne-Queen of the Palace. Siphethe umlilo, siphethe ivangeli, siphethe into eshintsha iy'mpilo zabantu. Singena la kungangenwa khona, singena noJesu iqhawe lamaqhawe. Wangena uDaniel emgodini, wangena uShadrach noMeshaki esithandweni somlilo saphuma.
Siphila ngoJesu, siyanqoba ngoJesu thina. Siphila ngoJesu, siyanqoba ngoJesu. Oh, siphila ngoJesu thina. Siyanqoba ngoJesu thina. Siphila ngoJesu, siyanqoba ngoJesu thina. Sangena lapho kungangenwa khona, saphuma lapho
Sangena madoda, sangena madoda, sangena ngegazi, sangena saphuma, sangena madoda, sangena ngegazi, saphuma
Yes. Sorry for that. Yeah. Ngoba bengisaqhubeka with planning. Yeah, bengisenza like example about umshado, sixolise njengalokho kwenzakalile but planning ezinye izinto zenzeka azenzeki according to our plans, but vele zenzeka with the plan of life, you know, to teach you something. But sometimes you have to be calm, you know. La bengisenza example about umshado. Uthola ukuthi emshadweni yonke into ihamba kahle, ikhekhe li right, abanye baphoqwa amakhekhe, but yonke into right, mhlawumbe abantu bazolwa phakathi, yabo zonke lezi zinto enjalo. So nje noma usukwenzile lokho usuzongitshela usinoxolo like ama plans ngakwenza kahle nje yonke into, sometimes uthola ukuthi uzoshaywa imali, uzoba bankrupt, yabo izinto ezikanjalo. But I just want to tell you ukuthi do not give up on yourself, do not remove yourself planning owenzile, okay? Because yonke into it's about you and it's there ukuthi ikufundise. So better position yourself ukuthi okay, noxolo sengikwenzile lokho, ngihlezi kwama plans ami, but akwenzeki, just relaxa, yonke into izolunga. Even nama goals akho, ezinye izinto uthola ukuthi planile in life, because sometimes you have to change izinto ezincane, ufanele ubone ukuthi nawe ufitha kuphi ku plan yakho. So ungenze plan whereby iyaku-overwhelma, yabo mhlambe abanye baba nama plan ama yearly goals kodwa bazowafaka kwi monthly, yabo uthola ukuthi ufuna nje in a month ufuna u-accomplish into enkulu, but leyo nto enkulu fanele isikalo sayo esonyaka. So you have to understand ukuthi into oyiplanayo, is it a long term goal or is it a short term goal, is it a yearly planning or is it a monthly planning. Lezi zinto fanele ngiyi-accomplish nini futhi kanjani. It is your job, you don't have to overwhelm yourself. Fanele ubone ukuthi imaphi ama stages engizohamba ngawo. So do not rush yourself when we are planning. So position yourself kwama plans akho, even though ubone ukuthi no, this is what I didn't plan. It's okay. Ezinye izinto they are bound ukuthi zenze just to teach you a lesson. Okay. So number 1 ukuthi better position yourself. Okay. Number 2 to progress. If you are planning to succeed, the plan will include your progress as well as the best pathway to achieve the goal. The management of the organization always keeps goals for itself, which is want to achieve. These goals and the subsequent planning will always lead to progress of the organization or any business. The progress of the organization is the reason that planning is important for management. Usukuzwile-ke lokho ukuthi kukanjani, so I don't have to ukuthi ngize ngi-ede izinto zami, because sometimes mengi-eda kuba ne-conflict eba khona, so now izwele wena isingisi nje esicacele sona yabo. Number 3, decision making. This one is so very important. I love decision making. You know why? Before I read this, you know why I like decision making? It's you have to make your own decision, because abanye abantu, they need the approval of other people in order for them to make their own decisions. Uyacabanga you are running your own business, but then you want another person to make a decision for your business. So it's very important to make your own decision, because some of us are really afraid of things going a wrong way, of things that going astray. So we are afraid of that. To run away from that, we want people ukuthi besenzele ama-decision. Mase senza leli decision, let's say usengenzelile ukuthi bani i-decision kuyilontsha on my business, singabona ukuthi i-decision yalo muntu lo is going astray, it wasn't according to our plans, and then I'm going to blame that person. So I make it your job ukuthi yazokuthini. You can ask for an advice, but the last word must come from your mouth. Okay, so in the decision making, I love it. I'm so in love with it, because no, be your own boss. So whenever you make a marketing plan, you know what you want to achieve in a given time frame. At the same time, you are clear what the future holds for you and what is the best ultimate goal. This ultimate goal, which has been decided by planning, makes your decision making more efficient and more to the point. This is because you know that how a decision will affect your plan in the long term and whether it's not. This decision will help you in achieving your goals. That's because planning helps you decide short-term, long-term goals. It helps you make decision faster. So as ngishilo la ekuqaleni ukuthi it comes from you. Last word yakho fanele ize kuwena. If you are this kind of person ukuthi you run away from ukwenza a decision yakho, this will be a problem for you. You won't be able to run your own business, because let me say, okay, you trust another person. Firstly, if you trust another person to make a decision for your own thing, it's a wrong thing. It's a wrong step. You may trust that person to advise you with something, but for awenze i-decision nge-business lakho is not a good thing. Nge-organization yakho, it's not a good thing. So it's very, very important. Even though you are afraid of things going astray, it is okay. You are here to learn and to grow. Okay? I remember when I was like selling bags, I didn't do the strategy lesengisenza manje. Ngangihamba ngokuthi abantu be-order into without any payment, ngahamba ngo-order. And I learned from that. It wasn't according to my plan. I made that decision. So ngoba sengiyenzile le decision le, and then I'm running this business right now. It's a clothing, and sengiyazi ukuthi kumele ngenzeni. I do not take any orders without a payment. You may order with your mouth, uthi ngifuna lento le, but a payment confirms the order yakho. So ngafunda kanjalo. This is my decision. Don't know. Angangikwazi ukuthi ngihambe ngothenga without you paying. And because kuba khona iloss, kuba khona izinto ohlala nazo obungaplananga ukuthi uhlale nazo. Uhlale nazo just because uthe umuntu uzokhokha, uthe umuntu uzothi ukuthi yabo kuba kanjalo. So even though usukwenzile lokho, accept i-mistake oyenzile and grow from that. So do not expect ukuthi izinto zibe perfect. We know ukuthi sifuna izinto zibe perfect, but make your own decision. No matter what, noma ngabe kuthiwa isibheda kanjani, noma ngabe kuthiwa iloto njani, i-business like eweni, just because when you make that decision usuzobona ukuthi hayi ngoba ngathatha le decision let me take another one. Yabo, so uyakhula from that. So nje I encourage you ukuthi do not allow any person ukuthi akumekele i-decision ngento oyenzayo with what you are doing with your life, with what we are doing with your own business, because leyo nto izosenza ukuthi enene singa-ownapi to our own mistakes. Yabo, so number 3 uthi number 3 decision making. Number 4 flexibility. So the importance of planning increases in organizations where stability has not been observed. Okay, these are typical traits of the newly formed organization or an organization which is trying to rebuild itself. These strategies, these organizations do not have a standard strategy. So that's when this organization plan ahead, they have the flexibility to adjust the growth of the organization if any unseen event happen. Yabo. So tomorrow, if a competitor launches a new product, you have an answer already in your pipeline, in your plan. Because of this reason, you will not panic, but instead you will just pay attention to the execution of plans. So loyo ke ulo flexibility. Yabo. So izinto noma zingenzeka uyaba nama-strategies. Yabo, uma usukwazile ukwenza i-decision yakho, wafunda about i-decision making, wafunda about ama-plans ukuthi a-operate kanjani, because you become this grown woman or businessman ukuthi noma sekuthiwa ama-competitors enza ukuthi nokuthi sa-compete, uyazazi ukuthi wena i-plan yakhe kephi, because ububone bukhula, ububona umuntu enze into nawe usufuna ukuyenza, ububona umuntu elauncha this nawe usufuna ukuyenza. Lezo zinto ngese wena uplane mhlawumbe ukuthi uzolauncha ngoDecember, just because sengibona umakhelwane wami uselauncha manje nje ngo-August, nami nje ngo-October sengizolauncha. Yabo, so uba nalento leyo ukuthi you mind your own business, uhamba according to your plans, I'll control even ama-emotions akho, noma umona noma ubona ngazuthi uyasala entweni. Yabo, so kuba kanjalo. Number 5, it's integrated approach. Planning brings the organization together, and the importance of planning also lies in its holistic approach. Although you might make plans for different departments within the same organization, however, all the departments together are trying to achieve a desired objective. Unity will always lead to success. Hence, the integrated approach which planning imparts to an organization is ultimately very important. So the integration approach brings people together. So you have to know how to approach things, because abanye abantu, they think I have to be alone, but we need one another. When we are united, more ideas will be there. You'll be able to work with other people. Okay, so you'll be like, okay, Noxolo, I'm new to this business thing, and I'm afraid ukuthi bengiqasha omunye umuntu ngenza ukuthi nokuthi. And no, it's okay ukuqala into wedwa. Okay, there was a time whereby I was ngifuna ukulikenisha lo muntu othi mina ngisebenza ngedwa, ngiyasaba ukuqala into ngedwa, ngathi ngingaqala nomuntu. Yeah, but sometimes ukudependela kumuntu, it's another thing, you know, because you know your vision, you know your goal, you know what you want to achieve. But it's better to start alone, and sometimes it's good to start with a person whom your vision or your goal is aligned. Yabo. So meku kanjalo yonke into izoba kahle. But do not give up on yourself just because akekho umuntu okusizayo. Sometimes you just have to walk alone. Abanye abantu bazokuhlangabeza on your journey. Yabo. Kuba kanjalo. So you just have to build that foundation on your own ukuthi I have to do this, and uyazi ukuthi you're responsible about what you are doing and about what you are planning. Okay, so ngoba siku number 5, integrated approach. You have to have a way of approach izinto. Yes, it's integrated approach. It's planning nakhona futhi it brings abantu together in such a way ukuthi you grow together, but you have to know ukuthi abanye abantu bazosuka eduze kwakho just because into isinkulu kakhulu. And vele planning always lead to success. Even though ubone ukuthi I'm struggling with this, just have hope. Do not give up on what you are doing right now. God will make your way. Just grow from there. And do not make a mistake of giving up. Okay. So number 6 is evaluation and control. One of the best thing about planning is that it can be done in a boardroom. Thus, whenever you plan things, you know that you know what are the results expected. However, you always keep a tab on planning so that you can at any time refer to the plan and find whether you are on track or not. For example, Elana, your plan is to increase the sales to 2,000 units this year. This means you need to sell 50 units a quarter. However, if you are at 400 units, then you need to evaluate the option to increase sales at the same time. If the growth is large and you are at the 700 units, then you need to boost manufacturing. So thus the importance of planning is seen when we know which factors to observe, to evaluate and control planning. As now is like an example. Something a planner what you want to increase sales with 2,000 units, and to look at this is according to your plan okunye kuyafolisha awukwazi ukureacha u-2,000 units so sekufanele uqhamuke nezinye izinto ezokwazi ukubooster ibhizinisi lakho, ezokwazi ukuthi ukwazi to reach that level, to reach increase ama-units about 2,000. So there are things that need you which we control before they out of hand. Number 7, the last one is achieving desired results. Planning is important because through progress and integrated approach, flexibility, and all of the other points mentioned above, planning ultimately helps the organization reach a desired economically viable and profitable object. If the plan is implemented correctly, the results will always be desirable by the organization. So the end of the implementation of one marketing plan is immediately followed by the implementation of another marketing plan, the progress of which starts immediately with a different objective in mind. Thus, planning is important to an organization because it gives a steady growth and prepares the organization for a desired future. I hope uzwile ke ukuthi ke sikhuluma ngani, sikhuluma nge-planning. Kuba khona izinto eziba khona whereby zizo-interrupt on your plans, and ezinye zenza ukuthi uchange ama-plans, ezinye i-disturb isikhathi, ezinye zi-disturb i-coronavirus, yabo, i-lockdown, yonke lento izinto zashintsha. I know ukuthi ama-plans awasabanga fulfilled, anisafikanga to the point whereby seniqedile ukuplana, usuhamba according to your plans manje. So lokho mekukanjalo, so nje chilla mfethu, yonke into izoba right, but nje ukuplana, it's very important because wenza izinto zibe lula. And masihambile, because when you are planning, uyazi ukuthi masuqedile with the first step of planning, you just tick, uyathika mohamba uyo-order izinto, uyathika ukuthi ngizo-order izinto ey'ngaka, benginganeli, I'll just like rest with whatever that I had. If it's not enough, uthola ukuthi imali izinto seziyanyuka esitolo kanje, and just relax, yonke into izohamba according to i-plan yakho. But ezinye izinto zizowenza ukuthi zi-disturb, but stick kwama-plan akho. Noma ngathiwa i-plan yakho izoba successful ngo-2025, it is okay as long as wena uplaniwe, yonke into iyaplanwa. Imini Noxolo Nene sengiqedile kwanamhlanje, ngiyathokoza ukuthi usuzwile ukuthi kubaluleke kangakanani ukuthi uplane yonke into. Sezodlala ke umusic wethu from me Noxolo Nene, sokhuluma kusasa ke kuSophia Tuesday ke ngizobe nginani nakusasa. It's me Noxolo Nene, goodbye.
I will come King. Bow down, bow down, bow down. Oh, joy will fill my heart when I see the Lamb of God. He will take my sorrows away. He will wipe my tears away. He will wrap me in his loving arms and say, well done, well done, well done. He will say, well done, faithful servant. You've been faithful into these little things. I will give you your reward in my glory, in my kingdom. Joy will fill my heart.